Okay, guys, it's time. It just happened a few minutes ago. The NCAA gameplay deep dive. Okay, so previously they're all showing us cutscenes, the pregame. Honestly, from our impressions, we are excited. We think that it looks similar to Madden, only hyped up. The presentations, the pageantry, the speed, that already to us makes it better than Madden. However, we are worried. There's small little bits and pieces in the trailer. You see in the back line, you've got repeated player numbers. You've got the sidelines, which look with the generic player models they didn't bother to upgrade. Is the gameplay on field just Madden again? Is it a clone? So we're going to have to take a look. And they've been hiding this gameplay. There's not allowing people. I mean, IGN just put out a fucking preview with no new gameplay. It was fucking pointless. I got mad at them. And it's because EA Sports is controlling the message. They recently flew a bunch of Madden creators out there, put them up in the hotel.
Did you get invited?
Nope. Did you get invited? No. Nope. So then they came back and they gave their impression. So a lot of those, obviously, they're super positive. I want perspectives from people that will critique them and people that are unafraid that they won't get invited back, like us. Because I did get invited to one Madden thing a long, long time ago, and we were not invited back. Okay, so let's take a look at the deep dive together, shall we? Here we go. Go.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here.
What is
and
4
to the official EA
4 minutes?
Football 25 gameplay
5 minutes? How is that a deep dive? There's not a lot of deepness in a 5-minute video. Okay.
The new wear and tear system.
Campus IQ is what they're calling it. Okay. Wear, tear.
Home field advantage back.
Home field advantage, yes.
I like that.
Madden
That's
is
cool.
so fucking boring. The teams, the audiences in the stadiums, they don't do shit. Except for maybe the Seahawks.
Wear and tear is a progressive player.
Oh, interesting. They show that looks
cool.
a little bit like
You need to protect your quarterback. I like that.
yeah, the league.
With wear and tear, every hit
Yes, I want my players to get jacked up. Want them to get hurt. Let's see some carts on the field. Yes,
I don't think
huge
they'll
hit.
go that extreme.
I want helmets to pop off because the NFL has said no, none of that, no fun league. Boom!
Managing wear and tear is critical to your team's success, both in a single
Oh,
game.
but that's the same
It's the same.
animation. That was the same
It
animation.
is. So he's just going like this. Yeah.
Okay.
We're introducing
All right, whatever.
and physical player
It's
abilities
animation
to
based, you know, and
players from untested freshmen.
that doesn't impress me. The abilities have been in Madden,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I like it. It can.
In player and team skill levels. Physical
It limits to what the players can do.
Tackles, or it can provide protection from wear and tear.
It's very much Madden what I'm seeing here.
Pre-snap clarity at the line of scrimmage and staying calm under pressure. Here you
Throwing
can see
looks
the
all
stadium
right.
pulse meter is
Yeah, I like
maxed
that.
out, but the visiting quarterback does not have
Okay,
the
all right.
ability
So
head start,
crowd
which
pulse. There you go.
provides
I mean, this
resistance
is
to
shit that we've
distraction. The visiting
seen.
quarterback here
Those
does
exact
have head start
mechanics.
active, so he can
And the
see
way
the
it's
field
conveyed
more
on screen
clearly,
is very
but will be
similar to
less
Madden.
prone to mistakes for this play.
Maybe done
Player can
a
have
tick
big
better.
abilities, and they can scale in effectiveness, providing situational advantages throughout a game that ignite the dynamic,
Yeah, very Madden-like there.
unpredictable moments that make college football so exciting. From Tiger Stadium to Happy Valley. We're
Okay.
pumping sights and sounds of the
Pre-game
most
stuff,
iconic
great.
and
Pageantry
stunning
stuff,
home field
great.
environments
Mascots,
right into your living
awesome.
room.
But
And with home
does it
field
have the
advantage,
skeleton,
the host
like
team has
Energy.
Madden
This is
does?
shit we've seen
As
this.
the
We
visiting
need
whole-
that
You'll face
home, what
various
is it,
degrees of
sapien?
home
Sapien technology.
impacting confidence and composure levels, on-field performance, and more. Home field advantage will disorient players with lower composure
Oh
levels.
shit, we don't know.
Yeah. So we don't know the routes.
That has
That's
been-
cool. I like
hasn't that
that.
been in Madden though? I feel like
I
that's
don't
been
know
in
the
Madden.
More difficult
I don't know if the confusion for the players though.
Well,
I
not
know
knowing
the
the
routes.
button, right? The routes
Yeah.
due to
Yeah.
Madden, not knowing the button. I feel like I've played that before.
With 134 FBS teams to choose from in EA Sports College Football 25, the wide range of play styles is something you can't experience anywhere else. from wide splits in Oklahoma.
Yeah, you have a lot of
to the
teams,
triple
which you
option
should. It's college
Yes.
football, so
to
it's like.
Michigan's dominant ground game. The playbook variety makes for unique matchups every game. Fake out your rivals with new user reverse handoffs. Explore the new option game and other new trick plays.
To people that saying this looks nothing
More
like
teams
Madden,
throwing
I
the
mean,
ball all over the field.
and people saying, what do you expect? It's football. It's going to look the
25
same. I have a
passing
response to
mechanic
that.
Adds control and variation to every drop back. To expand player variation at quarterback, we focused on tuning situational throws and an array of new trajectories that will provide more passing control with a timed button press. Other new gameplay mechanics will give you more control before and after the snap. Adjust the length of your primary route with custom stems. Switch players directionally with the new switch stick for post-snap control. Master the new kicking meter and call a
new kicking meter.
At the line. For more on gameplay and playbooks, check out the Campus Huddle blog. Subscribe today to get the latest EA Sports
are we
College
ending
Football
already?
25 news. To make it game day every day
Very
this
deep.
season, pre-order the MVP bundle, which includes both EA Sports College Football 25 and EA Sports Madden NFL 25 for Xbox Series XS and PlayStation
Still won't
5.
play it. But
I still want to play it.
Yeah.
But my hype
I'm not,
actually, well, okay.
I'm
So
not hyped.
hold on. I mean, already we're getting downvoted because
Yes.
right now the excitement is fucking peak. People,
Bringing
okay.
back college?
Here's
Yes, it's
Madden.
big. It's big.
Okay. Here's our excitement for NCAA. Here's everyone else's excitement for NCAA. You know, and we just need you to break down. Like we'll meet you halfway.
I could see. It's been like, what, 10, 11 years? So
We totally
yeah,
understand
it's
how you're
amazing.
feeling.
Yeah.
So go ahead and downvote us. But honestly, from this deep dive, I'm going to be straight up honest. The
There's some cool elements
on-field
here,
stuff
but, yeah.
looks very similar to Madden. So to me, if anybody's like, oh, this isn't a reskinned Madden, you're fucking wrong. It's reskinned Madden. Stop trying to run away from it. It's the same engine. It's the same physics. It's the same animation-based systems. It's probably going to have some of the same bugs. Now, here's what you can say. There are modifiers on the engine in order for it to feel slightly different. I expect it to be slightly speedier, for you to break tackles more often. This passing thing that they started to get into, hopefully that means they fixed some of the passing issues that we've had in Madden in the past. And then there's a little bit more customizability where it feels like, oh, this is just something that could be present in Madden 25 that Madden 25 was going to do anyway. So they gave it over to the NCAA team. So because you can't show up Madden. They're not going to allow it. It's going to be very good. So
That's the sad part.
So what is the worst case scenario? That it is the exact same game because it's football, Joe. Yes, we get that. But what's the actual worst case scenario? They take the Madden engine, they take everything in Madden, and then they just put it out and color everything. They were never going to do that. Actually, they might have done that, right? Because it's EA. But that's the bar that we had for the game. You're giving them a 0 out of 10 difficulty meter to make yourself happy, right? And I guess what I was the best case. Okay, so that's the lowest case scenario. What's the best case scenario, Joe? The best case scenario would have been an all new game engine, an all new physics, all new player models. Where we'll show you what we're talking about later. And yet, well, how does that link with Madden, Joe? It's like, yes, all you're doing is you're taking player data. You take that player data, then you transfer it to Madden. But they wouldn't do that. Why? Because it would show up Madden. And so you have that artificial restriction. So whatever Madden does, it's going to happen in NCAA. Whatever NCAA can filter into Madden if Madden wants it. But, you know, it's just... So that's where we have to come at it. And from seeing this, the gameplay didn't make me super hyped. Some of these, tweaks and features that did make me interested. Yes. And I do think it could give this game a couple more points than Madden. And this could be more fun to play, but this isn't this revolution that the football gaming community has been waiting for. This is, instead of these baby steps that Madden will do while also taking backward steps, maybe this is one full step, right? Without any backwards. But I think there's backward steps that are incoming that a lot of people don't know. They're removing features. There's not high school. It used to be that you could do, when you create your player, you could play in a little bit of high school, then move over, and you're going to have copium. So, we never really liked that. We never really wanted it.
But it's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
It had its charm.
It got removed, and then they're rushing this one out the door. How are they rushing this? How are they saying, we couldn't put that in this year? It's so that they can sell it to you next year. Why don't people understand this? So it can be a bullet point on the box for college football 26. Hey, look, here is, it's like you had 11 years since the last game to develop this and go big and go hard. I think that this is still probably about, where Madden does bare minimum that they can do each year. This is bare minimum up a notch. Okay, and up a notch is probably going to be enough to make it better than Madden. So,
this one has Campus IQ though.
Yeah, Campus IQ. It's just another one of those marketing words. Okay, so if you actually look how they break down the Campus IQ, we have 4 bullet points. Unique playbooks. Are you fucking shitting me? They better have unique playbooks. This is not a fucking bullet point that needs any time or effort, okay? That's or any praise. That is a bare minimum. Each football team plays their program differently, so they need plays that simulate that.
Cross that one out.
That is what you should be doing. That one's crossed out. Home field advantage, we think, is going to get some attention here because it's the pageantry. It's an experience. Going to college football games, in my opinion, is way more fun than NFL football games, especially if your team like Dallas Cowboys, which the fans just, I don't know, they fucking suck. I remember one time we were at the fucking stadium and we were cheering and Devin was yelling his head off and people behind us was like, shh. And we turned around and we were like, what the fuck did you just say to us? And we'll go, yeah, right in their face. It's like, you just showed up to a football game. Y'all can leave
the fuck are you
if
thinking?
You're over here trying to, it's like you're on a roller coaster and somebody next to you.
Stop having fun.
What the fuck?
Stop having
Right,
fun.
so it's already going to be better. So home field advantage, we'll give you that one. Player abilities.
I like that. Go back to the home field advantage. I like that because it's going to mess with the opposing team's quarterback, mess up their plays.
Yeah, but it does the squiggly lines, okay? We've seen the squiggly lines before. We've seen the shaking screen. I think the shaking screen actually comes from the previous NCAA 14.
Yeah,
and maybe the unknown question marks does come from a previous Madden.
I'm
My
not
memories,
remembering that,
all
but I
the
do remember
games
the
I've played have smashed together, so I can't remember if that's there. Somebody remind us whether that, if A and B, and that one might be B or A, and we don't know until the play is snapped, and then you can see it, and it adds one more, mental decision that you have to make with that pressure. We like that, and this is legit. That's fine. Even if it's been in previous games, it can be ramped up here.
It's nice to have it back and modified.
But player abilities, this one, we're going to cross it off. It's another one of those crossed off. You just took this from Madden with all of the different, all the different icons that you can get, and you supplemented it in the game, and that's probably so that they can take all that stuff and then continue to transfer it into Madden. And to me, it's sad because it's like, all right, so it's like you get a DB, a defensive back, who, is really good at, swatting the ball down. And so he gets an icon for swatting the ball. Not intercepting the ball, swatting the ball, right? And then you get some other icons. I'm wondering if this system makes it restrictive to where that's the only way is going to be. And then when you go into Madden, do you get the equivalent? Is Madden 25 going to have the equivalent? And then it's so static. It feels very similar. So hopefully they'll have a progression system in there that you can add and swap. You say, okay, I don't want the swapping anymore. I want want the speed, or the swatting, I want speed, or I
change
want
the points.
interception, or something like that, so that it can dynamically change. That's hoping. Wear and tear, this is a legit boiler point. We'll give you that one, especially when it is shown in the game as it was in the deep dive that you're taking a lot of hits to the chest, and if that player takes another hit to the chest, it via tackles and the way the tackles are, because football's a dynamic game. You have no fucking idea. Are you going to get hit in the shoulder next time you get tackled, or in the chest? And as a defensive player, do we get to see the stats, the reds and yellows on the offense that we're playing against, so it could be like, okay, and now I feel like a hitman. Can I be like, okay, I need to tackle that motherfucker in the fucking leg?
You get in trouble.
The NFL, this is the thing. The NFL would never, ever fucking do this.
No.
And so this is already showing you how we are getting benefit in the college football game that the NFL would have shut down. This is because this does encourage that kind of behavior.
It does. That's what you're there for. Because I would replace, like, wear and tear is fucking great. I like that. And then replace player abilities, like bigger hits and like cool animation hits and stuff like that. It's like, okay, that's going to be fucking awesome.
But what I'm saying is I'm wondering if the wear and tear system is real. Because it's like, okay, yeah, we keep putting in, okay, the chest goes yellow, red, and then you keep putting him in. Is his fumble percentage? I assume his fumble percentage will go up if you keep putting him in there, and he'll get slower. How exactly is it going to affect gameplay? Is it if he gets tackled in the chest again, he will fumble? And so this has the capability of face planting if none of that is really true. You can't target specific areas. You can't, like, I'm going to make sure to keep going after your knees or keep going after your legs. Oh, your legs are red. If I hit you again, I want to see that player spin and the fucking ball come out. If that can't happen, then this bullet point is fucking bullshit. All it's saying is a different way to monitor stamina. In that case, they just displayed that stamina bar in a different way. And it's fake. You know what I'm saying? So this is the concern. This is what we would look at in a review. So, okay. So we've got those four. So half of them are good. Half of them are kind of just hyped up.
Okay, so severe. Go back to that screen again real quick.
Yeah.
This one. Okay, increase risk of injury. Severe chest.
And it makes me very worried because although it's cool and I like seeing this, it also gives me that fake Madden vibe where it's like it's just fake. It's just for show. It's just they made it in MS Paint, and then this is what.
Yeah, he's gonna throw like a deep bomb perfectly. It's like his arm is completely red.
Right. Look
How
at
can he make that fucking throw?
This guy right here, the risk of injury. His arm is all fucked up.
It's like, how is he running for 100 yards? Look at him. He's severe.
What? Do you think we're right, or do you think
We'll see.
The lovers
we'll see
are
when
right?
we get our hands on it, but I'm just saying.
Over the course of a game, managing wear and tear is critical to your team's success.
But see, and they imply it right here. They just implied it because we're talking. The quarterback got hurt, and he's talking about it right there. But this does bring me concern because honestly, that means, well, fuck. Can I not just use my starting quarterback? Can I not just like fucking use one guy through multiple games? Like, but that adds the sim element. That adds something interesting, and we're looking forward to it.
A single game and over the course of a season. In EA Sports College Football 25.
That play right there deflates me because it looked like it had the same speed as Madden 24. It looked like the same animations of Madden 24. It looked like a reskin of Madden 24 with college teams. And then you look at the sideline, and it's like this is Madden. It's just basically the return of NCAA.
Because that has me more hyped too. The return of it. Anyone who says it looks like Madden is smoking crack looks like the old.
It looks like if it looks like Madden. We gotta see what.
Check it, yeah.
We gotta see what people are saying. It is literally the Madden animations using the same engine player models. Well, what more can you change in a football game? Jesus. Using a new engine would mean creating hundreds of new assets, motion capture physics, way more than you wouldn't understand. But isn't it amazing, Joe, that people
sarcastic,
that people are like, oh man, they couldn't do that because that would require them to do work.
They
would have to create.
time.
They would have to create assets. They'd have to create motion capture. They'd have to change the physics. 11 years this game has been gone, and people look at how much.
That has to be sarcasm or something. Cause
No,
really,
it's not sarcasm, Joe. This is how some of these players think. This is, the
they're
audience
acting like it's a
thinks.
small company or something.
I know.
It's like, what do you want them to do? Start
I
using a
know.
new engine,
Plus, it's
create
the
hundreds of
only
new
game-
assets?
It's the only.
Yes.
Plus, this is only the first game back since the 14. It'll obviously improve. I've already seen comments like,
Defending this.
"Oh, high school isn't in the game." It's like, "Oh, high school is shit anyway. I don't like it." And it's like all that copium, and it's like they're leaving modes out that were in the game
They're piecing
decades
it
ago,
like Madden
and they're
did.
gonna piecemeal. And
Yeah.
we know exactly what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is that next year they're gonna hype. Oh, we're adding high school colleges. It's like EA Sports does this all the time. They remove features, they leave features out, and they say that it's a marketing tactic. It's like,
Of
okay, not
course,
only do we
yes.
have to spend less money and our development team doesn't have to put in a lot of effort and we don't have to put in a lot of development money, we can save it for next year so that we could sell the game with that bullet point.
Well,
And that's
when you
exactly
get
what's happening.
defenders like this, it's like, well, what more do you want? They
What
have
more
to
do
do
you want?
this. They're
Well,
gonna
what do you
be-
want? They would have to create hundreds of new assets, motion captures, and physics.
Physics.
Like, they can't do that. Like, duh. What more can you
That's
change?
why
it?
it's like, no, like,
What
come
more can you
on,
change
come
in a
on.
football?
Yes.
But I'm looking for the complete engine reset, the complete overhaul, the taking it serious like it's a big budget AAA game that makes billions of dollars like it does is not coming this year, okay? And I guess we would have to wait for a next gen jump to get that type of NCAA and that type of Madden, where they do both of those games at the same time, because both are definitely linked together.
Yes.
One of them is not going to be this amazing thing. It's going to be the same game. This one tweaked speed, pageantry, presentation, customization, and all the no fun league shit removed. That's gonna make it a better game, and I know it's this video is going long,
Very long.
Well, so we got to the bottom of that. They created a new one. Look at how much they're trying, Joe. You don't see this in Madden. Look at how hard they're fucking trying. Whoever did this website working overtime, man. He's like, I'm gonna fucking, you're gonna buy this goddamn game. So one thing that I noticed and I read here in this big long dissertation is that sometimes player performance can fluctuate in a game, and I like that because they're kids, and we see that all the time in college football, especially when you get to the bowl games, when you get to the playoffs. It's like they can play differently. Doc, I'm hurt. Changing the game. With these changes, they'll add new depth to players' gameplay. Up until now, aside from the risk of throwing an interception or fumbling, would have been the impact of throwing the ball 40 to 50 times a game. Now, gameplay decisions comes with physical consequences for virtual players. This is all
That's cool.
really, really exciting,
Yeah.
because that to me will get people to stop doing what our friends fucking do.
Bomb it out there.
Yeah,
It's
heading
4th
on
and
Devin
20.
and all
Kick
them
it. Nope.
motherfucking
Bomb it out
Angel
there.
just fucking throwing it every fucking time. It's like, stop
Fucking
it.
punt the ball.
RPO, can't wait. A new kicking meter. That's
They
the
brought
type
that,
of
yeah,
meter
they-
that I like.
Yeah, they brought that one back.
I'm
I
happy
like
for that.
one.
That is classics.
It is.
Fuck yeah. All right, man. So if Madden is a fucking 3 out of 10, this game has the potential to add those points back. Boom, 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 and get some points back. I'm excited because I want to see. What's it like to actually play. Do we get rid of some of the Maddenisms and actually enjoy football? And
Only time will tell. We'll see how players don't get magnetized into each other or the tackling.
I am very encouraged. Look, so here we went through the campus IQ. We already know about the pageantry. So you're already getting, so if I give you like a point for all that, the campus IQ stuff, half of it fake, half of it not, you're going from a 3 to a 4. You get the iconic pageantry and traditions. So the broadcast is much better. Now you're going from a 4 to a 5. And then the commentary and broadcast. don't sleep on that. Getting a new commentary team from fucking Madden. We have the same commentators for 9 years, and they're doing the same fucking lines. And apparently in this game, all new commentary broadcasts, all new lines, multiple broadcast teams, multiple commentaries, and game day from ESPN is it game day? No, it's some college-based show that they'll do on one of those things. Then there's another point. Holy fuck, we're at a 6 out of fucking 10, right? Game modes: Dynasty, Road to Glory. This is the mode that everyone should ignore. This is the festering cancer that has the ability to take over these other 3 modes and ruin them. So when you get your copy, do not fucking play the College Football Ultimate Team. Wait your ass and fucking play it in fucking goddamn Madden. And I hope college players, we don't care about that shit. That's for Madden people. This one has me super hyped. Create your own college football program with customization tools on a website. That's amazing. That's next gen. Then just look, you don't have to fight the fucking console interface and the controller. You can go hard right on a website. Even it might be basic. That would be disappointing.
You gotta upload your own logo.
But still,
now we have the Angry Army.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Look at this. Download center, browse teams created by the community. That's already another fucking point.
Yes.
What? So now we're at 6 out of, we're going to 7 on a goddamn EA Sports game? That's going to be fucking crazy. And this is before we even get to the gameplay, and we can be super satisfied and happy. So the potential is here, but I just want to, take people's hype and bring it down a level. And this is not, it's like
give you a warning.
And give you a warning.
Do not play Ultimate Team.
And do not play Ultimate Team. Because over the years, that will dominate it, and that will take it over, and EA will stop trying. Frankly, the saddest thing ever is that this is the most EA is going to try, is right here. From here, it's going to go down. It's not going to go up. They're not going to try it even harder and even harder and even harder. Yeah. They're going to incrementally bring back features that are going to be missing in this game. Mark my words, as bullet points in College Football 26 is going to be a bunch of missing things that were already in NCAA that are going to be put back into the college football game. So mark my words. That's what I expect. But the pageantry, hopefully we'll get that halftime show, and instead of just, the map of motherfucking, the United States and
the scores
and no highlights, no nothing.
Get some videos up in there. Come on.
As you're going through the season, we want to see highlights from other games. We want to see highlights from our game. We want to create that atmosphere and make it fun, because this has a potential for us. We're so excited that we can actually play like a season.
I want to play football again.
I want to play football again. I want to play a season with you guys out there and just celebrate football. And so hopefully. So, but like I said, I'm not expecting much from EA.
No.
So, all right. Well, that's our breakdown. All right. We gave you the extensive deep dive. We had to go to the website. We had to talk about it more for just 4 minutes.
There's a lot to be excited for.
There is a lot to be excited for. I came in low energy. I came in like skeptical, not wanting you guys to manage your expectations.
Still do.
But and the video itself actually did a poor job of making me hyped.
Yeah.
When I'm coming to the website and I'm seeing so much of the bullet points and actually reading through them, half of them, now granted, half of them are bullshit and they're trying to, do quantity over quality, but the bullet points that are there are some legit good ones, and we are excited. So we'll see. July. Might we have our first EA Sports game that gets above average? What? That's blowing me away. All right.